Everybody, welcome to another episode of Better Radio. I'm Brian.
Rest in peace to Liam Marr. He's not part of this podcast anymore.
Actually,
Why?
so Liam had surgery, but the picture on screen for
Okay,
Liam,
okay. I
because it
had
can't
surgery.
be
I don't say surgery. I had my wisdom.
he had his wisdom
It's
teeth
not.
out. So he's on
Surgery
phone right
sounds
now.
so dramatic.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty dramatic. The way they say, like, RIP, though, like, I do feel like that picture is pretty obituary-y, you know?
Oh, it's
Well,
my
the way
casket pic.
yeah.
I took it. Yeah,
Like,
it's
blow it up,
definitely
like, 100 times to be right next to it.
that,
Mm.
or the photo of me in clown makeup,
That one would be. My parents would love that one. I feel
or the one I did that I put online a few weeks ago. Where I was dressed as a wrestler, kind of like that's definitely
yeah.
disrespectful to wrestlers.
Do you think Juggalos show up to funeral in full Juggalo makeup?
I would assume they have to. I think
Can
it's
we
part
get
of
a?
the deal.
Can we get a check? Can you ask your friend if that's the
Jesse?
standard? Yeah.
Jesse Burlingame of the Worcester comedy scene.
Yeah. Can you ask Jesse if that's the proper way to honor a fallen
Yeah,
Juggalo?
I think they probably what they do is they put them on like a trash boat of a bunch of Fago bottles.
Yeah. And
They drift them out into like a harbor that's pretty crowded,
Mm,
covered in kerosene,
mm,
and probably shoot it with a crossbow. That's
yeah. That
Wayne
or
Bolton.
like make a Molotov cocktail out of like a glass Fuego bottle. Toss it in.
yeah. I definitely don't think there's glass
Glass
Fago
Faygo.
out there.
Oh yeah, that's disappointing. Is there a stereotypical cheap or maybe expensive? I don't know. I don't want to say alcohol that juggalos drink.
It's cheap. It's definitely
Yeah.
cheap. Dirt cheap.
Speaking of, I was at the
Heard what
liquor
they listen
store. I was at the liquor store yesterday, and
That's
there
surprising.
was I know. So, yeah. Anyway, no. So I was at the liquor store, and I was looking, to get something new. I always want to try something new. I want to mix it up. I want to shock the system. It's like working out, You want to shock the liver by just throwing a lot of unexpected things at it.
I work out drunk.
That's even more shock to the liver. That's how you keep it strong.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this. It was called like Irish Red, and I was like, oh, it looks like whiskey. It's like a pretty cheap bottle. It's $5. I was like, this is pretty cheap, like whiskey. It must
For
be shitty.
$5?
Yeah. And then I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like 17% alcohol. I was like, not too much. But then I realized it was red wine. 17% alcohol in red wine is insane.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't drink wine that much. I don't like the hangovers. It's the only alcohol that like really gets me hungover.
So next time you record in person, I'm definitely gonna buy a bottle of that and drink it. You don't have to if you don't
Wine?
like. Yeah,
I
but
like
the
wine.
$5.
I do like wine.
I doubt there's any for $5. I doubt there's any way you're gonna like this wine.
I'll probably drink something a little bit more classy, like Admiral Nelson,
Mm-hmm.
Coke.
Yeah, just. Oh man! But other than your wisdom teeth getting taken out, how have you been?
Just kind of been at home.
Yeah, just chilling out. We've been playing
Yeah,
Wolfenstein a little bit.
Yes, we have. That's been a very fun game. I've enjoyed it.
Honestly, because I saw a lot of reviews about it and people were like pretty hard on it. But I think it's a fun co-op game, personally.
Yeah, I mean it's fun, but it's pretty much brain dead, like
Yeah.
killing Nazis,
Hey,
which is fun. It's
yeah.
all people really need or want.
In these turbulent times in America, you gotta have a game where you just shoot Nazis in the face.
Well, 2020 hasn't happened yet. Let's be sure we're on the right side of history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in compliance, but I'm
You-
interested in being successful.
Well, you can definitely feel like live out your like Inglorious Bastards power fantasy through this game.
Yeah,
This
no,
is how
it's
I
fun.
felt.
I love playing as like these two, like I don't know, the two daughters. I don't know. We don't need to go deep
Yeah,
on this game, but
this
it's
isn't a video game.
a Wolfenstein
part,
review. But
No,
like,
no.
It's definitely been fun, and while I've been at home,
Mm,
just kind of on perked out with my mind.
mm.
No, not really.
As
They,
one
they actually,
gets.
I'll be totally honest with you. The opioid epidemic has totally sucked all the fun out of getting your wisdom teeth removed. I heard that this shit used to be awesome,
Yeah, when I
and
got
now
my
it's like,
wisdom teeth out, it was a lot.
really? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's pretty much like baby's first Percocet now.
Well,
Uh,
you gotta start them somewhere, you know. That was the
totally.
problem. We were throwing people into the deep end of the pool, and then people sink or swim. Now we're giving
Yeah,
people
not
less
my
like
fault.
water wingies.
People can't hang.
Oh man, that was actually because it's interesting now. Um, being part of the generation, obviously a few years older than you, that where that like started really hard.
Mm.
Where it's just like, yeah, man, straight up, everybody at one point in high school had access to Percocets because almost everyone got their wisdom teeth out in high school.
What did they give you? Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, were you given like a month's like supply? Because I was given
Oh man, I don't know
like
if it was a
10,
month,
12
but it was.
pills or some
I
shit.
didn't finish it that I
Really?
recall. Um, I also had like other surgery at the same time
Mm-hmm.
that has wisdom teeth out. I had like a plate put in and all
Mm.
because I had a lot of terrible um, experiences with jaw surgeries and stuff to just have this just chiseled perfect face that I have now, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
um, Actually, one of the funny things about that was the last jaw surgery I had to get my mouth wired shut, you know? And honestly, you can forget any like fad dyes and stuff. That's just the diet that will get you results straight up. Just break your jaw, get it sealed shut, liquid diet only. You will lose like 60 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I bet that'll do it. I
Gonna
bet that'll.
kind of want to do it again now, you know? Just
Sure. I bet. Go. What you should do is go jump down a staircase, teeth first,
mhm.
and I'm sure some ortho will hook it up.
Well, I'm sure if The Rock ever sees me in public after the shit I've been talking on him on this podcast, I'll have my wish fulfilled, you know?
Yeah, probably. I guarantee he's not listening. But
No, thank God
I
for me.
yeah, thank God for you.
Yeah.
Thank God for me. Fuck. Just don't have to be affiliated. That's the most dangerous part.
Right.
This whole
Yeah,
operation.
you're already skinny. You can't be having a liquid only diet.
Um, right now it's making me feel extra pretty. To
Yeah,
be honest.
right. Just a nice
Yeah.
like 10 pounds down probably after all this. It'll be good.
Oh yeah, no. It's definitely not that fat. I haven't eaten in a few days, but that was
Mm.
just unrelated. But kidding.
It's like it's just
But
the depression, you know.
yeah, that was just with or without the Percocets.
Mm.
Just been listening to a lot of Mac Miller in my
Mm.
room.
Alone.
Uh,
Oh no.
rest in peace. Anyway, yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, the wisdom teeth are fine. I've been careful not to get dry sockets.
That's good.
You know.
I was lucky to never
I've
get
been,
that, but Jenny got it. She said it was not fun.
yeah, no, I mean, I haven't smoked pot this entire ordeal, which is it sucks, but it's what you got to do. It's what you got to do.
Yeah, just been drinking $5 Irish red wine, right? Numb the
Chugging,
pain.
chugging.
With the baby Percocets.
Yeah, bro, it's a dance. It's a dance. What it is.
Oh man.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
So, I started a new job, which has been good, but that's been fairly time consuming on me, so I haven't really been able to do too much interesting or fun, unfortunately, which is like terrible for a podcast where we just talk about interesting and fun things that we've been doing. But today Jenny and I are gonna go see her sister Maggie, who, people who watch the channel know from various videos and stuff. She's doing a program at her work. She works with animals, so she's going to be having a porcupine doing stuff. And Jenny, real hyped for that. So I'll report back on the next episode. But what about you? What's been up in the stand-up world?
Oh, I've been doing shows.
Hmm.
I trying to think where we were last time. We talked. I know I'll be hosting an open mic this Wednesday, barring. Uh, I should be good. I definitely should be good. What day is it? Sunday now? Yeah, Wednesday. I'll be
Mm.
fine.
Yeah, it's Sunday now.
Yeah, I'll be able to host the Dark Rose, so
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. I love
Right.
hosting that mic. I love the turnout we've been getting.
Mm.
It's been like growing gradually.
Yeah.
Um, it's been cool. I at the end of this week, so Friday and Saturday, I'll be doing a weekend spot before Mike Bain goes on at the Comedy Attic
Very nice.
on Park Ave. That show's gonna be fucking sweet.
Mm.
I love the Comedy Attic. Um, Being on a show there is very exciting.
Right. Right.
And then yeah, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, I am on at the Best of the Woo show at the Woo Ha Ha Comedy Club.
Very nice.
So I'm just kind of I got a couple shows lined up before I start my senior year at college, which
Mm.
I'm looking forward to.
Very exciting.
The end of it starts September 1st. I'll be back at Nichols College.
Oh man, pretty soon, honestly.
Yeah, it's whack. I can't believe it's been 4 years.
Mm.
I mean, I can, but
Yeah. Now I was thinking about that yesterday about how it's been 8 years since I graduated high school, and then you're just like, wow, I haven't really accomplished much. Then you just get sad. So it's not something you shouldn't really focus on. You know what I mean?
that sounds like more of a personal problem. But
Yeah, I feel like I should share it with the tens of listeners on here.
what do you mean, Brian? You're the co-host of a great podcast.
Yeah, the best podcast named Better Radio out there,
The
so far as
best
I know.
podcast named Better Radio on the internet.
Hmm. As far as we know.
No, definitely it's the truth. I would
Fair.
take anyone on with the same name as us,
Mm.
and we would be better
Have
than
a
them all.
podcast off.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. It sounds.
Sounds real white. Let me
Yeah,
just
it
say.
does. It does. What's white about it? What's white about it? How so? What do you
Mostly.
hate? Why do you hate white people?
Ooh, well, it's starting.
After everything they've done for you,
Well, yeah, for me
every opportunity
specifically,
they've given you.
I just fumbled away.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what I thought.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What else to talk about?
So football season's starting soon. You a big football fan, Liam?
Not particularly. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan in New England,
Yeah.
so it's hard.
Yeah, pretty much terrible. Talk about shocking the liver, as we were saying earlier.
Yeah,
It's a
enough.
lot of work out during football season. Let me tell you, obviously, as another giant Dolphins fan. But I still always get excited this time of year. The weather gets cooler, the air gets crisper, and Halloween is almost here, which I'm excited about. That's probably my favorite. The next like 7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, are like my favorite time of the year, and then it just goes into snowy hell, which is awful.
Yeah, I really like pumpkin spice.
Hmm. Who doesn't, honestly?
Pumpkin spice everything.
Yeah, people who like hate on pumpkin spice. I mean, I get it. It's a easy thing to make fun of, like craft beers or whatnot. But I mean, you're lying to yourself if you don't actually enjoy it.
I don't really drink it. I'm just
Well,
fucking around.
you gotta try it, Liam.
No, I've had it. I mean, I've had it, but if I said
Mm.
I enjoyed it, I couldn't make fun of it.
Right, it's a conundrum.
Okay. Quite a quarrel.
Hmm.
Quite a quandary.
Oh man.
Synonyms.
Right, right. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to sooner than later get some sketches started. So I think you'll see some more of those. Liam will most likely be involved, provided he wants to be.
You're welcome.
And Halloween, or rather October, the month of Halloween. Because when you live that Halloween life, the whole month is celebration of it. But I hope to kind of have a big push on the channel of a lot of different content. We get a lot of stuff in the works, so stay tuned for that.
Got anything you want to tease?
So last year I did a 2 episode. It was gonna be more, but then I didn't end up filming anymore. 2-episode series called Wicked October. And that was just kind of where I talked about, like, you know, some weird shit. Like, I talked about some real life horror stuff. The first episode, I'll play some clips from it while I'm talking about this to have some B-roll, was about nuclear bombs that have been lost throughout history and how they're just kind of out there, which I think is, you know, an irrational fear, but a fear nonetheless.
Did you talk about the law in like South Carolina, like that swamp?
I did. Yep.
That's a good one. That's a
That's
classic.
a good one. Yeah, and
That's my favorite nuclear bomb that's ever gone missing.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. And then I did another one about the Winchester house. You know that?
Yeah, that giant like house that was like designed by a mad woman until the day she died.
Who thought that ghosts who were killed from her family's repeating rifles, the Winchester repeating rifles. I'm sure you've heard about them. Were going to murder her, but she thought, hey, if I keep building this house and I build it in a weird way, like with doors to nowhere and stairs that go also to nowhere, then I'll confuse the ghosts, as if ghosts can't walk through walls. I mean, it's been well established.
She's from a rifle family, Brian, not someone who's familiar beyond necessarily.
But, you know, I kind of took the approach for that too, because, you know, ghosts, kind of a silly topic, even though I love everying about ghosts and ghost adventures, and I have our own show coming out about ghost hunting eventually. Been teasing that for a long time. And you can watch a vlog that I did with Liam in it, where we went ghost hunting on the channel. Put some clips from that as well. I tried to took like the real life horror, like this is like a really just like lonely person who, you know, kind of went crazy, but since she had money, no one really like did anything, and just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll build this shit, why not?
Yeah, I mean, the people that were building her house just like, yep, she's got the money, so
exactly,
like, let's build it. She's
you
crazy.
Want to see? You want stairs to the ceiling? Why not? Sounds good to me.
Sounds practical and not a fire hazard at all.
Yeah, this whole house is a giant fire hazard for someone who's never been here before. If it catches on fire, you're not getting out.
Getting out of that house.
No.
Not a chance.
100% no.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're just gonna be like, oh, an exit. Nope, a staircase to a dead end. Never would have thought this
Why
was
would
gonna...
someone make this? And they're like, yeah, but did you get murdered by ghosts? No, I died in a fire. Well, then I did my job.
That is so much better.
Yeah. So we get some good ones. One of them I'll tease is the Mothman. That whole saga.
A good one.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
Story.
And I think maybe the Dover Demon will be another one. I want to do at least 4 this year, 1 for each week. And, you know, definitely do some more Let's Plays of horror games. We should play PT. You should come over and we should play through that and make a video of that.
Game's not scary.
Dude, honestly, that game was one of the first games that actually did make me jump. Like, straight up.
Yeah, but you got to play it with, like, headphones in.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, I don't know, I'm not... The whole... Okay, we talked about this before, like, the whole, like, streaming thing. I really don't get why... I get the personality.
You okay over there? The mic's making all kinds of strange noises.
Is it? What do you mean?
Oh, you're like adjusting?
Nah, not doing nothing.
Oh, weird. Anyways, go on.
I mean, I guess I'm someone of a generation that like spawns like streaming video games to be like a viable thing you can do. I don't know. It's a thing you can do, and like I still don't get it. I don't really see the appeal other than for person, I guess. But like watching other people get scared has never really been something I've understood, you know?
No, I get that for sure, because even as someone who's streamed in the past, streaming was a big part of this channel when it first, or this brand, because now we're on a different channel. Big part of this brand when it first started. You know, Jenny probably got like 200 subscribers just from streaming for us.
Go for Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny, real good at streaming. Um, and like I also equally don't get it. I watch like competitions, like Overwatch League and stuff, and like Apex
That makes
tournaments and
sense.
stuff.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
And I watch like Shroud for like 10-minute intervals because he's just really good, but he doesn't really talk to the camera very much. Um, just to be like, wow, that guy is good at that game, way better than I'll ever be. But I don't get it much either, and I certainly didn't get like um, non-edited Let's Plays. You know how those are like really popular for a while?
Non-edited, like just long. I
Just
really
long,
don't.
like
I never really watched that shit.
things like I never watched that nerd shit.
I
Sorry.
no, I don't.
No.
I watched like a couple like. I mean, like I know that kind of funny group on
Mhm.
YouTube. I watched, but I never watched like their Let's Plays because like the idea
Well,
of
theirs
watching
are at
some
least edited.
game is like boring to me.
Mhm.
But like, go on. There was an unedited version of.
Yeah, people back in the day when gaming first became big on YouTube would do like full Let's Plays of games with just no editing. I never got that. Why would you watch that? I get like Funhouse and like Donkey are kind of funny, or the Itch.io show from Wicked Good Everything. I'd put those all on the same pantheon, obviously. No, I get when it's like highly edited and like stuff's like made to be intentionally funny, and you're only putting like the funniest, most outrageous moments from like 2 hours into it. I get that, but I don't understand why people used to like just be into long, like hour-long unbroken segments and like Call of Duty World at War Part 1 of 57. I never really got that either.
You know what gets me way more though than that?
What's that?
Reaction videos.
Oh, reaction videos honestly make me mad. Like
Yeah, dude.
when they're just straight up like
So
play the whole
much
video.
money. No. Like people will like react to a song,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like
Live.
like live or some shit. They'll react they'll react to something. Like they'll react to an album listening. They'll react to a I don't know, a trailer. Like who gives a fuck? Like are we that desperate for like being able to talk to people about something that like I'll like search out something that I'm interested in. I mean, I know that's why I do it, but
I think for me it's like if it's, and this goes for the commentary channels in general, if it's like a commercial on TV or like a professional product and you're making fun of it, like reacting to it, that's kind of fine for me because it's like, okay, this is like a corporate thing that did something that's shitty so you can like punch up in a way. But when you're like stealing other like YouTuber or streamer content, that bothers me, especially when you're playing it in its entirety. You're just sitting there like silently in the corner while their video plays and you're getting views for it. That's shitty. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I hear you. I definitely don't understand the why it's so popular. There's a couple people on YouTube I enjoy. Sean C is a YouTuber. I really enjoy. He like talks about music, hip hop in particular. He'll like listen to a song, react to the album, and review it. And like I think he does it to a great degree. Like it's edited, and he has like pretty articulate points that he usually makes in his videos. But then there'll be like dozens of other channels doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I like Anthony Fantano.
Yeah, I know the needle drop. Big fan of the needle drop.
Yeah,
well. I don't agree with like anything he ever says on anything ever.
Right.
But I watch all of them.
Right, but he'll like do a thing where he's like, okay, I'm gonna be reacting to Little Nas X Old Town Road Part 85, a remix 85, and then it'll be like super fast, like 20 seconds of it fast forwarding, so it's not just him sitting there listening to the whole track. So you got to listen to it on your own, and then you come to his channel.
Yeah, no, I mean he does a good job with it. But like I don't know, it's I guess I see both angles to it because Sean C will like play the song, and like it's a rap song, he'll react like
So
points
like
of
be
the song,
pausing
like
it,
lyrics.
like
He'll pause it
yeah,
as like live, and I get that. Again, I just like his commentary. I think he's a good commentator.
mm,
So like, uh, I would value that,
mm,
but I feel like it opens the door for a lot of people to kind of like lazily capitalize on.
yeah. I mean, we'd have to have a musician come and talk about how they feel about that. I don't know if it's good publicity for them, but like stuff like I saw a video like on YouTube from when Shroud was streaming on Twitch. Someone clipped it, him reacting to like Internet Historian video on Fallout 76. And it was the whole video of Internet Historian on someone's channel of Shroud reacting to it. Like, that's shitty. Like, go
I
watch
don't
it on
know
the
what you
Internet
just said.
Historians. Internet
Can you like
Historian's a
say that
YouTuber.
one more time? Okay.
Do you
You
know
lost
who?
me there.
All right, so the Internet Historian's like a comedy YouTube channel, and he
Okay.
makes really like long, well-produced, highly edited videos. And then like someone just clipped from Shroud's stream of him reacting
Shroud
to
is
it.
another
He's
YouTuber.
a YouTuber and streamer, like pro
Okay.
gamer, and just put it on YouTube. And it's like Shroud reacts to Internet Historian's Fallout 76 video. And it's like it's just Internet Historian's entire video. That's shitty.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, no, yeah, I guess that's a great example. Kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like putting in little effort and
Getting a lot
You
in return.
getting. Well, you're using the work of others. Like, what other industry would that be okay in?
No,
You know?
I know exactly what you're saying. Oh man, well, I hate to cut it short, but I do have to call it because I have to get going. But 27-minute episode. I thought we covered a decent amount of stuff in this 27 minutes. Liam, do you have anything you want to promote before we get out of here?
Sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna reiterate. I talked about it earlier. Percocets.
Mhm.
I'd like to advertise. I think they're great. I think they're fine.
Mhm.
I also would like to say this Wednesday coming up, I'll be hosting at the Dark Rose Saloon. I
Mhm.
mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
And then
Go check
this
that
Friday
out.
and Saturday, I'll be at the Comedy Attic performing before the great Boston comic Mike, who's hysterical.
Mhm.
Very much looking forward to seeing him do his thing.
Yeah, and if
Making people
you
laugh.
want a little taste of what the Dark Rose Saloon open mic's like, we have a video on the Wicked Good Everything channel of the clip of last time we talked about that with some B-roll footage. Thought it was pretty good. So check that out and maybe come. And if you're not into doing stand up, just come and watch.
Yeah, or go up. I let anyone go up.
Mhm.
Any experience is allowed.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's good. I mean, ideally, you'd have a couple jokes. Most people do.
Mhm.
Just yeah.
All right, guys.
Sorry,
No, that's quite all right.
Percocets are kicking in.
Make sure,
And
make sure you subscribe to Wicked Good Everything and subscribe to this channel because this is going to be on a Wicked Good podcast, and we don't have a lot of subscribers yet on this channel, so that would be very much appreciated. And check us out on iTunes. All right, for Liam and Brian and Better Radio forever. Thanks for watching.
I can't say that. Better Radio
Well,
Forever. That's what
Come
Anthony Fantano
come
says.
right at me, Anthony Fantano.